They love their dear leader, but it is an unrequited love, a love that is one-sided. Now reports are suggesting there is more love lost surfacing than love won. So are the wheels starting to come off North Korea's propaganda machine? There are signs. North Korea has done plenty to define itself. The image created of a military might, where parades are numerous, where inhabitants are in constant awe of their leader, where strong hands and tears are compulsory, all this provided courtesy of North Korean TV, controlled by the state, disseminating what it wants, when it wants, for its own gain. There are a lot of things you can't mention if you live in North Korea. That is, unless you want something bad to happen to you. Song-ju Kim fled his home country last year. He was imprisoned several times and saw famine. Now in Britain, he reflects on what life was like.
The
leader of North Korea, Mr. Kim Jong is just over 30 years old. He's very scared about his power, so he wants to bring back the old policy of killing anyone who's against the regime, so he can shore up his own power.
Asked whether his friends back home will be scared.
The North Korean people are not interested in these power games. Kim Jong is now using the media to show how he is in charge.
Getting a general consensus of feeling is difficult. The secretive totalitarian state is not in the habit of letting foreign journalists in, and when they do, questions remain unanswered.
Kim Jong-un, what message are you trying to send to the West?
The apparent execution of Kim Jong-un's uncle created global headlines.
He believes he's in control, but I believe also that whether or not he intended this signal, that ordinary North Koreans who are now for the first time being officially told that there were people at the top of the regime plotting against Kim Jong-un will draw the conclusion that their regime is not as rock solid as it's being trying to make out.
North Koreans who cross the border into China have spoken of their experiences. They're not defectors or dissidents, but ordinary working people who have become faceless voices, fearful of the backlash if they become known. They talk of times when North Korea was better and life was more comfortable. Others apparently say, if you believe, you will just suffer. They express shock at being able to shower at any time in China and access to constant electricity. The world remains switched on and watching in amusement or in all seriousness. The United Nations wants North Korea to be taken to the International Criminal Court over human rights abuses claims. Behind the mass parades lie Western concerns over the threats of nuclear activity and diplomatic pressure to secure a deal. This defector says the clock is ticking when it comes to change.
I definitely believe that the North Korean regime will not last much longer.
How long? Well, the adage is, only time will tell. And who would be the winners? Whoever the North Korean government tells you.